Hi Sagittarius, my name is Cam and welcome to my channel. So today for my meditative session, I got koi fish spirit. There is always enough. I don't know if there's something like you're not seeing, there's something you're missing. And I think what you're missing is like the abundance around you, present at all times. I think the reality of your, like the 3D reality is like a reflection of your mind state, right? So how do I explain this? So like you might feel like you're lacking in abundance at this point, but what does abundance mean to you? Is abundance a material wealth, or is abundance love? Is abundance friends and family, or is abundance, do you get what I'm saying? Everyone sees abundance in a different way, and it's like, are you looking in the right places for abundance? Like, are you looking at abundance as the right things? Like, spirit wants you to know that abundance is love, it's friends and family, yes, it involves security. It involves like being secure and having, like, I feel like to you, like being secure is very important, but I think what spirit wants you to know is that what they see as abundance is those other things, right? And I think maybe some of you take it for granted because it's not something that you see as abundant. And I think they want you to kind of change your glasses, like see things in a different light, because you are truly abundant. And I see all this green here. I see like all this, I mean, yeah, it's green, right? I don't know if some of you are seeing blue. I mean, it is a fish in water, but yeah, now I'm getting tricked. Like, I'm thinking it's green. Okay, sorry. I'm seeing this as green, like heart chakra stuff. So I feel like what you're not privy to, like what you don't think is abundance, is love, and love is abundance. So I think there's going to be like a shift for you guys like spirit wants you to know that there should be a shift in what you consider to be abundance, and abundance is love, right? So that's what I got for your meditative session, Sagittarius. Let's pull some cards. It's so weird. There's something about the last cards that I got that are matching the koi fish. I don't know how to explain it. Like, see how I got like a bunch of green, and then I got the orange. Maybe what you need to be working on right now, Sagittarius, is your heart chakra and your sacral chakra. I would say, like, look up your sacral chakra, look up your heart chakra, find out if like there's any blockages, because you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, a brand new opportunity coming for you. And it could be in love, and it could be also like, it could be a brand new start for you in many aspects of your life. And look, here again we have the koi fish. So yeah, this is like a very important time for you guys, and I feel like they really want you to work on your heart and your sacral chakra. So cleansing your sacral chakra, like, look it up. Look up how to do it. I know for women it's different. Like, there's definitely a way to do it. If I'm speaking to a male or female, it doesn't matter. Like, work on clearing your heart chakra, work on cleansing your sacral chakra. If that means like, I know for females it involves like using steam, right? So for both chakras, what you need to do is different, and for everybody individually it might be different. But Sagittarius, I'm getting like a heavy message to clear out your sacral chakra, clear out your heart chakra. This is like a brand new beginning for you, and it starts with those two. It's like it's something to do with love, right? It has something to do with the heart. and possibly something to do like with relationships because I have the sacral chakra. Yeah, I want to keep this like that. I feel like Sagittarius, you have trouble working on like in some aspects you're really good at showing who it is that you are, like who you truly are, and in some aspects you're not. So here I have the 5 of Swords reversed and the 7 of Swords, and I see this as like Spirit trying to guide you. Like, do you see how this person is taking their mask off when it's in the like normal position, but we have it in reverse, so it's someone who's not taking their mask off. I feel like you think that you're like being your true authentic self at all times. It may be like the little things that you do that like show like, oh, that's just me, that's who I am. But it's like, do you even know who you are to be saying to people like, well, that's just who I am? Like, it goes beyond the way we dress, right? It goes beyond the way we like our jobs. It goes beyond all of that. It's like, how do you love? Like, how do you love yourself? And how do you love others? How do you treat others? How do you treat yourself? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like bigger aspects of showing who you are. Like, you're talking about like the kitty aspects of like, you know, I dress in this certain way and that reflects who I am, and like this is my job, and like this is my car. Like, I'm hearing like a lot of like material things that don't really matter. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, your clothes don't really matter at the end of the day. Yeah, your clothes are like a form of self-expression, but like, yeah, your car is like the one you picked out, so it's a form of self-expression. So is your job. It's like what you do that you love, and yeah, it is a form of like expressing who you are and doing and like fulfilling yourself, right? But at the end of the day, it's like barely hitting the tip of the iceberg, right? Like, you're barely hitting the tip of who you are. You're on the outside and you need to get inside. And that's what I'm getting with this message. And that's why I'm telling you, it's like a heart and sacral chakra thing. It's like it's deep within you, right? And it starts with love. That's why I'm saying, like, who do you love? How do you love? How do you love others? How do you love yourself? How do you treat your friends and family? How do you treat relationships in your life? Like, this is a very deep like topic. It goes beyond. It's like they want you to go beyond the outside, right? Like, oh, I take care in the way that I look, right? Like, I care about myself. But like, what do you, like, this is a perfect example. It's like, I take care of my outer appearance, right? And I'd be like, okay, sure, but what do you feed yourself, right? Like, how do you eat? Like, do you have a consistent, like, balanced diet? Do you eat consistently? Do you eat frequently? Do you smoke cigarettes? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you treat the inside of your body? You might be like preoccupied on the outside, and it's like, what are you giving? What's on the inside? That's what like I want to know. That's what everyone wants to know. That's what's gonna like open you up to this brand new beginning. These 2 brand new beginnings that you have, they're gonna coincide, but it starts with you. And I think this brand new beginning starts and begins when you are able to open up like your shell. I feel like you're like a tortoise, like a turtle, like something that you can't get into, right? Like, you're protected and you're like covered, and you don't want to like emerge from the shell. And you think like the 3D aspects are enough to show who you are. But I feel like people can't really get a real sense of who you are, because even you might not know who that is. Like, maybe you haven't had a lot of experience in relationships. Maybe you haven't had the best experience with family. Maybe you don't have like the greatest friends. So for you, it's kind of like, I don't really even know those answers. So how can you have this brand new beginning if you don't even know the answers to yourself? Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like victory is upon you though. Like, I feel like you will get to that point, because I have the 6 of Wands. And do you see like this person is working with their dualities, with their dark and light? It's like, I think that's like the answer to the question. It's like, the first thing you should do is like get to know like both sides of who you are, like your ego and your soul, right? Like, what controls me on the 3D basis versus what controls me on my soul basis. Like, what do I want? Like, they're different, right? Like they should be aligned, but sometimes they come out different. And I think that could cause like a misalignment. It's like, what is my 3D reality Like, what is my ego's goal versus what is my soul's goal? They should be aligned, but they might not be at this present time. So it's like, what does your ego tell you that you need? Like, in control, like, oh, I have to make this amount of money, and I have to date this type of person, and I have to have this type of job because that's what everyone's going to see. And it's like, well, that's like an ego's way of defining what we want. What does the soul want, right? What is like within you want? I'm sorry, my cat is driving me nuts, and she keeps getting on the desk and on the card, so she's got kicked out of the room, but she's fine. She's just very vocal. Very vocal. So I feel like this is spirit working on you guys. This is like, they're trying to open up your third eye. They're trying to get you to understand yourself. This could be happening at nighttime when you sleep. Like, sleep is very important. Like, take your sleep seriously. Try to like get enough rest, because I feel like during the day you might not be able to get like all these downloads, but at night they're trying to work with you. Like, even if you might think like, oh, I don't need that much sleep, like sleep is very important at this time for you. Maybe like even like 2 to 3 minutes of meditation a day could help clear like your mind, so that you can come to the question of like what it is that I want versus what it is that my soul wants, right? Like, when I say what does your soul want, it's like what do you want innately? It wasn't something that was taught to you. It's something that you've wanted like since you were a kid, right? Something that like it's innate within you. It's within your soul. It's not something that you have to learn. It's something that you remember, right? It's something you know. It's something in your heart, versus your ego, which is like what society wants you to kind of feed into, right? I see this card as also like spirit trying to help you, like spirit trying to move you along in the right direction, right? Like looking within, like he's looking inside a book and it's lighting up. It's like looking within to see like what makes you feel good, right? What makes you happy? What like brightens your day, right? I think you're working with spirit to figure that out. I think this is like, if you ask them for help, they'll help you on what it is that like, what's the answer to the question of like who I am and what it is that I really want. And not based on like ego, but based on like love, right? Like, what does my soul want? What does my own heart want? What is my desires in life that have nothing to do with like what's expected, but what more to do with like what I expect for myself on a deep level. With the child here, there may have been like some experience in your life that caused you to close up, and it could have been something from your childhood, or somehow like the way that you were raised. Maybe you had like very overbearing parents, or parents who like expected a lot from you, and this has caused you to like see more from a 3D aspect of like, I have to have these things in my life to like be successful. And I think for a lot of you it's going to be something in childhood that you have to like heal, or like parents that you have to forgive, or just understand that like they were coming from a place of love, but they don't really understand you at all, right? Or they don't really see things from that aspect. They only see things from like the egocentric aspect of like money and like success, right? What like success means to them and what it means to you might be different, right? Yeah, I think like a deep healing needs to take place for you to understand like that everybody necessarily, like people do things, people think that they're doing things for your like greater good at the time, and then when you look back at them, you're like, well, why did like my parents act in this way, or why in my childhood were things this way? And it's like people were just doing the best that they could with the knowledge they had. A lot of people don't, like, I feel like that's a message for you. Like a lot of people that you surround yourself with, or maybe that are in your family or in your friend group, they have no idea like what we're talking about right now. Like when you say look within, it may be something new to you as well. And it's like, how do I like bridge the gap between like both of them, right? Like both aspects of myself. And I think the first step is like not really caring what others are going to say, not really caring about what other people think, not really giving, like not caring about what anyone else thinks but yourself. And that takes like healing. It takes like forgiveness. It takes a lot to get to that level where we can like forgive like ourselves and forgive others for kind of teaching us this pattern that we don't want to continue anymore, right? Like with your own child, would you want to be in the same way that like your parental figure might have been with you? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, it's just like a very deep reading. It goes deep within, like the wounds are deep, and like the only way you're going to get to this deep understanding of self is to like heal, right? To heal like deep within things that might not have been your fault, like it happened when you were a child, so you were innocent and there was nothing you could really do about it, but it happened and now you have to heal it anyway. So it's like forgiving those failures from other people, right? Yeah, do you see how these two cards are like mirroring each other? Like you're looking at what you want this new opportunity in your life to look like. You're looking at what this means to you. And again, I'm getting green and orange. Like the green, like I'm telling you, it has to do, like, please clear your sacral and your heart chakras, like work on healing them. You're trying to manifest something. You're trying to start new. You're looking at what it is that's going to emotionally, like, I feel like it's emotional fulfillment. I don't have the Ace of Cups here, but it's like a new beginning in your heart, right? So your heart has to do with emotions, right? Even though we didn't get the Ace of Cups here, we have a lot of green. And then this also has to do with like relationships, right? I feel like you have a lot of mental conflict when it comes to relationships, and the reason you have this mental conflict is because you don't know yourself fully. Like you don't know yourself deep enough or well enough. Again, it's not about like knowing what kind of card you want and knowing what kind of job you want, knowing like what outfits, like how your style is. Like those have nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Like look deep within. Try to figure out, if you look deep within to what it is that you actually desire, you might be in conflict, right? Like your ego might be in conflict with your soul, and that is why like you have this conflict with this new beginning. Because maybe this new beginning has, like this new beginning, you have two new beginnings here. You have the Ace of Pentacles, like it could be like a new career, a new job, like any new opportunity, brand new beginning in passion and love, in careers and finance. Like it doesn't matter. It's a brand new beginning for you, and I think it starts with, I think it's going to affect your relationships a lot, because I feel like it's been hard for you to kind of be giving of yourself to others because of the way that you've been taught to like show love, right? And once you figure out what it is that you actually desire, this mental conflict will go away. Like you need to align what it is that you want in the 3D with what it is your heart wants, with what it is your soul wants, right? Once you're able to align those things or put them closer together, you'll have these new beginnings, right? So I love this reading, Sagittarius. I don't feel like you need any other advice, to be honest. I think I'm just going to leave it there. I think you have like enough work to do. Yeah, I really love this reading, Sagittarius. I love you guys. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.